That combination is very, very deadly with the energy field that we've seen. So
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll dodge middle this game. Maybe put like a bubbles mid versus him, or maybe even the Lodestone and pick a different suicide laner.
hmm
And interestingly, they picked CD in the first three, so they didn't want to give the other team a really strong short laner. They want to maybe make it a more even matchup for their long lane
yeah.
player.
Well, the band's here. Band's going to be coming out. Wild Soul the first one by Lion, then Wretched Hag the response right there. So both captains, Hanskin and Swinamelons, trying to compete with the picks right here. Picks in the bands. Torturer are going to be coming out there as far as their next one goes. Um,
Uh, hmm. The Wild Soul ban is targeted to Chessie because they've been doing really good with the Wild Soul suicide mid, and every time I see Chessie do it, he always comes out of laning phase. 1v2 with farm doesn't die. He just always does a
mhm.
great job.
I was going to wonder about that Keeper of the Forest. Sure enough, is banned by Swinamelons, but both teams I'm sure would have liked to have him. So going to be banned out here. Neither team will get him as a result. You think that that Dampier ban once again could come out here by Swinamelons, or is this not for this game?
They could Dampier short lane solo, but I could see it, but I'm tending to not say no.
Yeah. Fade. Ban there. And the final one coming out from Swinamelons. You see Monkey King being right-clicked by Pee-wee. That he took quite the nerf bat with those changes to him. So I don't know if they would ultimately give him that hero or not, but
I don't really know where you put Monkey King. I think he's still viable. I just don't think you can expect as much from him early on.
yeah, yeah, his burst damage still is pretty impressive, even with those nerfs that he did take. So it wouldn't be out of the question, I guess, to see him picked up. But
Oh, okay, so you were right,
yeah,
Breaky.
hey, I win this one now. Honestly, I was just saying it because you said it last game. So
Nice. Um, I'm, I wonder if they're gonna pick Jonas's hero or Huey's hero here.
yeah.
I'm tending to think Huey's hero.
And what would that be? Well, again, he's known for playing quite a bit, so
Uh, I think a strong laner, maybe something like MOA, or maybe okay, Bubble. Okay, so I was wrong. Let's go with
Jonas, yeah.
Jonas. Hmm. I think SG will pick a support here. They don't need to pick a. Actually, it depends if they want a suicide mid or if they want to pick like some dual lane that can compete against a Devo engineer.
hmm
Uh,
Again, some like rallies on the board still.
they could even do something like Andro MOA mid. I think that would do
Hmm.
pretty good against a melee in Devo lane. They can put a lot of damage output, and they would probably have the damage to even get hooked and turn around kill.
Yeah, yeah.
But that would kind of weaken their lineup because then they'd only have Lodestone for initiation, double range carry, so it's kind of like a poor lineup. But in terms of laning strategy, it would be good.
Mind that rally there as a possibility, mainly because of that Devo matchup. But they're thinking a lot about this, as they should. 30 seconds remaining. There you go. I'm on fire.
And I'm just gonna call the MOA pick. You don't want to really give the other team rally MOA, even if it's a support MOA,
hmm
because the blue buff is just so good with the rally.
But that means if they go MOA themselves, it's going to be a short lane master, which obviously isn't like horrible by any means, but
It's been dying off.
yeah,
What during the main stain green or stay green era, short lane MOA was like the thing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, as you said, though, it's been dying off. He's usually more in that two-man mid lineup, or either as the support or that carry. So, but so maybe that's if anything what's deterring them from that. But it is tempting because, like you said, you don't want to really give that up to stay green at the same time. So I'm sure that's part of the thought process here. We'll see if they go different in the end. PB still wants that Monkey King. Don't think he's
No.
going to see that. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I would actually really like to see SG just maybe suicide mid and just keep Bubbles level 1. Jonas is a huge factor for Lions. I think if you can shut down Jonas, it's a big deterrent to just beating them as a team.
Yeah.
And Bubbles is one of the worst suicide heroes they can get. He can get zoned out by support pretty easily if you pick the right support hero.
Mm-hmm.
And a Luna
Ooh.
could be the hero that could zone him off and keep him level 1 or level 2 for a good majority of the game.
Yeah. It does mean that they passed up Master of Arms, with that said. They had the chance to go on for that final pick as a support, and, you know, with Ophelia, with Rally, I mean, good combo, but they go with the Luna in the end. What would you say Luna brings more as a support?
Um, the burst damage, he's a really good follow-up support. He can zone heroes really well in the mid lane or any side lane. It's pretty easy to keep heroes out of the lane just because when you're trading harass with a Luna, you got the auto attacks. A Luna has better auto attacks because of how his bat works.
Yeah.
And he has the one of the best harassing tools in the game.
Yeah, definitely. Power throw is very, very effective.
Because you can get like 3 auto attacks to like their 1 or 2, and then you win on top of a better harassment spell. So this is kind of odd by Sigrid. It looks like they might be going for the offensive tri-lane, Minotez, Boots. They want to mix things up. They do not want to give Moon Queen free farm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, yeah, so we'll see what, if anything, Lion does to adjust to that, but off the bat, they're going to need to be a little careful. 5-man gang squad coming in here by Stay Green. They definitely have a decent level 1 killing team. Devour's in trouble. Devour's in a lot of trouble right here. He's in the woods. Can he cut through? He's going to eat through the trees. Oh, I think he's going to be fine at the end. That was close. That was really close to being collapsed on. So he is able to avoid the rocket trail and gets away.
So how does Stay Green lane this? They do not want to leave their CD open to ganks. And they might do that if they lane in this kind of fashion.
Yeah.
And it looks like, okay, it looks like CD top, Lodestone mid, because Lodestone simply just can't die to anything.
Yeah.
Like, he just doesn't die. Even though he wasted 1 rocket gel, that's going to hurt him. All he just need to do is buy 1 mana potion, he'll be fine. And the Rally Trilane should shut down Moon Queen pretty easily. Moon Queen, Tempest, Engineer just can't beat Rally, Luna, Ophelia. Unless
No.
Ophelia gets like the worst spawns in the world.
Yeah, which, look back at that game 1. I mean, we were stressing that might have to get the best spawns in that first game, so maybe look at Luna right here, going to block this camp.
Really well done by him.
Yeah. Basically just taunts him too. He throws a power thrower out, actually gets some damage out, and ends up blocking the camp, so Han's gonna have to go elsewhere. Engineer finding himself a little boxed out here. Ooh, Skeleton King has that mob right there. This could be big if they can get close enough. They're running, but Engineer just a little too far. So it already starts.
And I must say, Legion Jungle is one of the easier jungles to man up on. Hellborn Jungle is really easier to protect as a defensive jungler because it's just how the jungle is laid out.
Yeah.
As when you're Hellborn and you're in the Legion Jungle, as you saw, you can just block that camp with your body. It's really easy.
So the start definitely looking pretty good here for Stay Green. Again, Ophelia with the Skeleton King. Gonna maybe try to set something up. You see Hanskin already making the adjustment. He's gonna go to the other jungle himself. Does not want to have to deal with that, and that means, I mean, this is tough for Lions because I mean this is basically an engineer Moon Queen now. That's against this aggressive pseudo tri-lane.
Yeah, much not to die. Jonas plays this ward, which I find is a huge mistake. It was pretty easy tell just by how SG was playing that they were going to do something aggressive, and he's just taking away from Tempest's farm and wasting a ward.
Yeah, that's true actually. Basically hurts himself in the end. So yeah, the start here for Lions, not the prettiest, especially when it comes to the laning phase. So I think Stay Green definitely answered Lion Esports Club pretty well this game, right off the bat here.
The Devo's in a 1v1 lane, which he'll probably lose because it's Lodestone.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't snowball, and Lodestone will snowball. So from a drafting perspective, SG are really on top of things this lane.
Yeah. See right here, Devour doing some damage to Lowstone. Lowstone, that wasn't even a hook. That was just Lowstone literally running up to him, running in tower range, and basically hugging him. But yeah, not a friendly match for Devour, as you're putting it. Easy getaway with that rocket drill from Lodestone. Makes it pretty successful. So yeah, don't die down here if you're Moon Queen. That's basically means though she cannot get any creep farm. She only has the 2 creep kills at this point at that bottom lane, and expect that to continue. So, I mean, for Lions, it comes down to, well, this is going to help. Corrupted Disciple actually might be in some trouble right here. Bubble Shelter comes out. In comes Tempest at level 3. And down goes Chessie. So Jonathan Fan gets the Bloodlust kill. I guess, well, that answers my own question. That's what they need to do, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed. They needed to shit on Chessie in some form, and they need to snowball Jonas. And he needs to be the driving force into the early game.
Yeah.
And Moon Queen might be in a lot of trouble here. He's going for experience, but I think he's going to... Oh, wait, Luna's not level 2 yet.
Ooh.
But Compel... Oh, nice Compel.
Compel, not able to stun with the Luna, as you said. Here comes the Minotaur, though. Moon Queen trying to turn it, if anything. Not going to happen, though. Good pressure. So, carry for carry. So, staggering. So, they get the kill on the Moon Queen. So, again, that's just... it's almost expected, though, with this makeup here. It's, as you said, trying to leech some experience. That cost him his life there in the end.
See, Lions are kind of in this odd position. They can either shift Moon Queen top to get him farm, but by doing that, you're going to have no driving force into the early game that will set things up for you. And they're kind of pulling a Fnatic this game. They're going to win Jonas's lane, and he's going to win the game for his team, or that's their strategy. And then Pewie's going to have to just not die and get as much as he can, and hopefully at some point recover.
Yeah. So, in the hands of Jonathan Fan, playing Bubbles. That's what it sounds like it comes down to. And again, the start, he got the Bloodlust kill, so that's... Really can't start anywhere else better than that. So that is the good news for Lion Esports Club, but we'll definitely keep an eye out for his movement as well with those levels. Engineer in a lot of trouble right here. Hope gonna be fine, though. Nice job with the keg stun onto Luna to prevent a chance from happening there as far as the kill goes. Engineer, again, in this matchup, not the friendliest for him, or excuse me, Devourer. Not the friendliest for him, and that is showing. 26-9 Lowstone versus a 15-2 Devourer. And now you have Engineer in the middle lane just trying to suck up experience. Top lane, Corrupted Disciple again will fall to Joseph Fan. As Tempest again comes in with the assistance. So, like it goes back to, that's really the only thing that Lions could definitely make happen here, and they are accomplishing that. So good execution from them.
This game is really odd. Right now you have a level 2 Ophelia who's pretty much just a roaming support.
Yeah.
And he's not going to die here, just getting harassed down. And each team pretty much have 2 heroes with, like, they just don't have any levels or gold. And then they have 3 heroes that are
That's true.
I
Those
guess.
charts are funny. Oh, nice hook right there. Wow. That was maximum range. If he was level 6, that could have maybe been something, but... Sorry, freaking out there about some big hooks. Anyways.
So, I mean, okay, so you got breaking down. You have Devo, who's not similar farm to CD, but he's still effective with low farm. And then you have Lodestone and Bubbles who are doing pretty good. And then Tempest is doing good too, so this game is, I don't know, it's kind of odd.
Yeah.
I kind of even favor Lions a little bit, just because they have big momentum heroes that are doing well.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, look at the bottom lane. Moonquee's trying to sidestep. He's like, get away from me. It Compel easily hits, though. The Seismic Slam to line up. And Z-Freak will get credit for the kill right there. So, I mean, you can't really blame Pee-wee for that. Tempest has an ultimate at the top line in the meantime. It continues to be carry for carry here in this game. Slight lead for Lions. Jonas a fan. He is 3-0 now to start. 440 gold per minute. They're banking on him once again. And he is coming through here so far. But, yeah, Pee-wee dying once again also. That's definitely good for Stay Green there. As Raleigh's level 6 now. Raleigh also, though, 400 gold per minute himself. He, too, is very dangerous here in this game, so you can't forget about him, definitely. And Moon Queen's almost at the point where she just kind of has to do a yellow camp in the jungle here. The best as possible.
I mean, Chessie's at the same point, though. I think... I don't know. Chessie probably should have given up this top lane a little bit earlier. He is now, I think, but...
Yeah.
This game is just really weird.
It's a different style of game, that's for sure. Yeah, so with the GPM chart, the experience chart, it is funny to look at. It's kind of like a perfect triangle almost.
I mean, Midas is pretty much a support hero. He's level 3.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Ophelia, not your typical Ophelia game. So, and you compare that to Tempest, it's kind of funny, because if anything, the 2 level 2s here on the Legion side, one of them happens to be Moon Queen, who's your hard carry. So, yeah. Oh no, top lane. Jonas Van gets the escape, though. He had a haste rune bottled up. Lowstone was coming in, trying to land the rocket drill. That would have been a big kill for Stay Green, but not able to accomplish it. So, Lodestone trying to move around now himself. That's obviously dangerous. Joseph Fan getting pretty ballsy right here. Oh no. He uses a Kelp field, but he's gonna have to run away. Yeah, that was a very odd choice, and he's still going in. Oh wow, with his
Going
extra
back
snipe.
in.
Oof.
No,
That'd have been
he was
epic.
looking for it.
Well, there's 4 players nearly up here. Ophelia's also kind of up in this direction.
Yeah, I think Ophelia's gonna power farm. He needs to get levels up. This is really bad.
Yeah.
It's not really his fault. It's kind of how the team chose to play the game. It's just from here on out, he needs to farm, get his levels up.
Moon Queen is finally gonna have some farm here. And he actually misses a couple of creep kills to start. Gets that one.
And I think we might see a 2v2 lane mid. Just maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's actually maybe not. Luna is babysitting top, kinda.
Oh, Jonas the Fan top lane again. A lot of pressure. Conduit's being channeled right here. He doesn't have a shell, so if he's just gonna run this out, bottle charge is not enough. The overload of the Conduit too much, and Jonas the Fan falls. So that is not good for Lion Esports Club. Great play by Stay Green. Middle end in the meantime, Lowstone. He's gonna be eaten right here. Tempest has no ultimate though, so that should be easy. He's gonna get the hook. He's trying. Nope, he's gonna get a creep though. He's gonna miss. But big kill on a Bubbles at the top lane there for Stay Green.
Yeah, that's exactly what Sagri needed. Their Snowballer and Rally is still farming, whereas to shut down the Bubbles, and that's a huge win for Sagri.
Look at Corrupted Disciple too. 270 go per minute all of a sudden compared to 89 GPM for Moon Queen. That is not good once again for Lion. So
At least Moon Queen can stabilize, can like recover better. But yeah, he needs like level 9 to power farm, and like he needs 4,000 gold. He needs Steam Boots and Lifesteal. So this is gonna be a rough game for Pewee. I don't know. It's gonna take him a long time to get to back to 300 even.
yeah, exactly. It's not like a Soul Stealer recovery. It's sure if it maybe with that Firebrand. I mean, if he had the higher levels with the multi-strike, perhaps. But yeah, he's only level 3 still, so his recovery chance is still very, very low at this point. And he's gonna go back to the bottom lane once again. But you see Swinomelts, he's just looking for a kill. He has Seismic Slam ready to go. Tampa's gonna pull him in right here. Will they have the damage? Oh, we got the invis up. They have the detection, though. No, they do not. After the reveal, he will compel away, though. And now he's in a bad spot. Actually, Moonqueen running it. Doesn't have mana for the Moonbeam. He needs a little bit more mana for the Moonbeam. That could have been the difference maker. Bottle Tridents from Swindle will compel in 5 more seconds. He's trying to do nice Kex done right there. And Hanskin gets credit for the kill, actually. So, well played. Meanwhile, top lane, look at this. Stagran's coming in with the flank. Shell support from Bubbles. He should be fine. And they get away at the top lane. So definitely a momentum boost for Lion Esports Club right there.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake by Swindle Melons. He was still invis. He used his compel, kind of killed himself. He could even gotten a free kill if he was just a little bit more patient.
Yeah.
But might be a tower push. The thing is, I don't think you want to take this tower if you're Lions.
As odd as that sounds.
Because Pewee will never be able to farm this lane.
Yeah. Oh no. And they're not going to get it? Oh god. Oh, get it, please.
The Legion takes down a
I
Hellborn
actually think it's a
tower.
bad move to push that tower.
Yeah.
The Hellborn
Where's
takes down
Pewee
a
gonna farm? He
Legion
can't even farm
tower.
the jungle. He's level 4.
Yeah. It's so tough though, because I mean, what do you do then in that case? You just continue to just farm elsewhere? Because obviously the lane was just naturally pushing up right there.
I think you just don't take the tower. I think that was a huge mistake.
Yeah. When they get the tower kill, the top tower does fall in the process, so it obviously is a 1-for-1 tower exchange in the end. Oh, top lane. The courier does spot Devour right there, so this isn't going to be a sneaky gank as they want it to be. And actually Devour going to go elsewhere. So yeah, Super KG, this is a lot different than that first game. He is still 0, 0, and 0, as we are 11.5 minutes in right now. So he is not getting that snowball start whatsoever. And obviously playing a big role in this
He's
game.
been roaming a lot, trying to kick people off the lanes, but he's not been farming himself. He doesn't even have well, he almost has upgraded boots, but still. And Swindle Melons is 100 gold from the portal key. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go that item. I don't think he'll go Helm of the Black Legion in this game.
Yeah.
He might be in trouble here.
Oh, this could be a big kill. Lockdown from Devour. The Kex on top. Will it be enough for the staggering? Yes, it will. Oh yeah, he didn't even use the hook yet, so good burst damage from that. Yeah, that's a big kill, as you said. That's a big kill on a rally. Taking him out. So that portal key going to be delayed. Top lane. Bubbles going balls to the wall right here against Corrupted. Can he land the shell surf? Yes, he can. Well played by Josephan. That was beautiful play by Josephan. Locks down Corrupted. He knew how much damage he had. He did the math. He gets the kill. He gets out, and he ports back to base. Man, he's doing a lot for his team right now, as they needed him to do.
And
MVP for Lions so far.
I mean, a lot of good moves, a lot of good things just happened for Lions, but Pewie's still not farming. Like, he has nowhere to be right now. He's level 5 with Steam Boots. This is so odd.
Multi-strike. He's gonna pull this camp right here. Yeah, so it's like it's not really the Moon Queen factor this game, because he's almost like a support Moon Queen this game. Again, he's gonna get the stacks. He's gonna do it up here. Obviously, Tempest's gonna assist him a little bit, do some damage. But yeah, they're gonna need a lot of time here as Lions to ultimately get that farm recovered. Is what it comes down to. Whereas Corrupted Disciple's close to an Energizer with the Steam Boots. And on top of that, he is level 9, which is 3 levels higher currently. Actually, middle lane, that is an illusion? No, that's a real thing. Holy crap, it looked like an illusion for a second, because it was green and stuff. I thought it was an illusion. But no, the healing touch came out, didn't matter. They get the kill, big kill once again. And Lions is going to push right here. This is going to be a tower kill, maybe. Swinwell's thinking about coming in, but realizing they're probably not going to win that, so.
The Legion takes down a Hellborn Tower!
Again, Moon Queen might not be having the best start for himself, but his team is starting to pick up a lot of steam right here.
Yeah, this team is making a lot of work. And Rally finally got the Blink Dagger. I guess it's better late than never, so
yeah.
It's good for him.
He's going to go for the haste rune. Actually, will get in, and that was good timing because they were definitely coming in to collapse on top of him, so it's a good rune for him to pick up right there. Makes his getaway. Moon Queen has the lane kind of pushed up right here, but she will now fall back to the jungle once again. Steam Boots ringing the teacher.
They're collapsing on mid. Don't think they'll get this.
Not going to happen. And they'll slowly start to fall back. 1,500 gold on Bubbles, by the way, so Jonas Fan has his own portal key in the works now. Going to be coming up. Tempest, 1,000 gold here. He's got the Astrolabe Ring of Sorcery. Got his nice necessary support items already. Super KG just checking the Ancients there real quickly, seeing if anything was up, but no one there. Corrupted in the meantime, still at the top lane, just farming it. He is having a decent time here as Chessie, 280 gold per minute. Again, still needs to enhance that more so, but at least better than Moon Queen. Moon Queen picks up her helm with the victim, so she's going to try to get that Whispering Helm here. And then kind of take off with that. Rally coming in, though, with that portal key. Seismic symbol being off the Moonbeam. Port's coming in. Oh, Rally doesn't get the kill, and now he is in a little bit of trouble right here. Shell Surf coming out. The Kelp fill the port a little early right there. Moon Finale going to be activated. If Moon Queen gets it especially, this could be big. Nope, Hanskin gets it, but anyways, he got the assist. He stayed alive, so that's the big picture.
It's a massacre!
Man, that was tempting for Swindle. You understand why he did it, but not getting the kill really hurts right there.
I think that... I don't know, I guess he landed the ultimate, but I'm trying to think to myself, if that was 4 points in Demoralizing Roar instead of 3 points in Battle experience, would have that been a kill? I guess it's hard to say without doing a number crunch.
Yeah.
So, middle lane.
Yes, he gets it. Final auto attack to finish off a Luna right there. So again, has a team. It's just, even with the Moon Queen, Pee-wee not really having the best game still. His team is just playing out of their minds. Lion Esports Club is here to win. And they're also going to steal the Ancients right here. It's only double stack Ancients.
This is really greedy. Yeah, they're going to get out.
That would have been pretty risky. Yeah, Lowstone's running in, and if anything, they kind of helped him there in the end. So that kind of backfired. Oops. Oh, nope. Devour will take one of them. So at least he makes something happen there. Portal Key is going to be finished on Bubbles here. Shaman's Headdress coming up for Devour, it looks like. And again, 1,500 gold currently on Tempest, so we'll see how he follows up now. Corrupted? I mean, again, he's not scary himself either. His gold per minute is definitely more impressive than Moon Queen's. It's been stepping up more and more, but he needs a bit more time as well before he gets threatening. 1,000 gold. There you go, Mighty Blade.
I don't know, I think Bubbles does have the Blink Dagger. He's just not using his gold yet.
Oh wow, yeah. Still sitting on that, gonna help with the Ancients right here. And Devour and Engineer gonna clean those up. Wonder if
oh wow, Minet's still level 6. It's
on Ophelia, yeah, that's big. Goes back to the beginning, though. You're talking about he's basically was playing a secondary support that was roaming. So, there you go. He gets level 7 at least.
Normally, you expect your Ophelia to be level 7 by like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 9 minutes, but
Yeah.
it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, so as focused as we've been, no doubt on Moon Queen, that's true. I mean, Stay Green definitely has their negatives as well, such as that Ophelia. And look at the GPM charts now. It's much more impressive for Lion Esports Club as a team. Tempest 415 gold per minute. Again, he has 2,400 gold saved up here, so he might just be going straight Shrunken Head at this point, and which means Skeleton Kings will be the only thing that can interrupt this Tempest ultimate. So.
Yeah, you know, SG kind of need to make something happen. Sure, Moon Queen has literally nothing, right? But Lion still has the lead, and this Tempest BKB is going to become a huge threat.
Yeah.
Your Ophelia doesn't really offer anything. Like, doesn't even have an Astrolabe. Sure, she has some creeps, but I don't think that means anything. Or not enough.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, it's just... I think they kind of need to do. They need a team fight, and when team fight, they need to get some solo kills.
Well, here's a chance for a team fight. Secondary tower being pressured at the bottom lane. Oh, look at Devour is cutting them off. There's an Invis rally here. It's going to open there in the meantime. Shell Surf coming out. No port though. So I'm going to see that they just cleared up the minions, however. So Ophelia is absolutely useless in that sense. Rally's in trouble. He does not have Compel up. He's going to be locked down. Down it goes to Hanskin. Moon Finale was activated right there. It'll just be that one kill though. But with Rally dead, are you fighting this here? If you're the Hellborn side, I mean, sure, a couple things were used, but they still have Kelfield even on the Legion team. Devour with the hook right there, corrupted. This is going to be a big kill as well. Shellsurf comes out. There's the Kelfield. They're going to chase. Rot's applied. He's putting the auto attacks in. Low still with the rocket show. Not going to matter. And Stay Green starting to lose it here. Lion Esports Club looking really strong. And they're going to push here. This is going to be a free tower kill on top of that now.
The Legion takes down a Hellborn tower.
Good positioning by Devour, really.
And strangely enough, I mean, when Chessie respawns, Moon Queen will probably have the same GPM as him.
Wow, that's true. Yep, that's what happens. Again, just one big team fight like that, and Moon Queen is still underfarmed, but is slowly but surely coming along. So, see, Stay Green gonna actually throw it a pause here. Maybe a little bit of a strap pause even. Wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Down,
Something's off. Like
yeah.
two of their star players are just not performing this game.
Yeah. Yeah, Limp is 0-1-0 here, 230 gold per minute. Not really having a good impact at all.
Swindle Melons keeps getting caught out. I think he's gotten caught out a lot of times this series in total, but same thing as Chessie. Usually these are two players that are making a lot of, like, Swindle Melons is making plays, Chessie's not getting caught, he's farming well.
Yeah.
Just something's off for sure this weekend, especially today.
And again, it's the endurance. I think I know as being esports. I mean, computer games in general. Obviously, it's not that physical endurance that they get with real sports, obviously, but it's a mental drain. It really is a mental drain. You know, here in Cycle 3 against Stay Green, they've had to play a lot different in terms of the previous cycles, and for a long time. Again, this is the most tough they've had in a long time by far in any tournament, and gotta think that's definitely on their mind. Well, that's been affecting them even. They've just been so used to just honestly rolling over their opponents for the longest time. So this cycle's been different, and here we are in the grand finals. They're down 2-1 on the verge of finishing runner-up to Lion Esports Club. But pause right here. I guarantee you, Swindle Melons gave his team a little bit of a speech, a little bit of a hype up, and we'll see. We'll see if it works out. See if it works. I do agree with you though. Swindle Melons, I mean, you look back at those two. It's at least the one that I really remember at the bottom lane where he jumped Moon Queen. I mean, it was close. You gotta figure if that kill actually happened and he did get away, like how much different the game could be right now. But the team as a whole for Lions has also just been playing very well outside of Moon Queen. And again, nothing against Pee Wee. Obviously, he just had a very difficult lane setup, but his team has really been doing great around him. And they're actually gonna push the middle lane right here. It looks like Stay Green kind of wants to defend this, but I don't think they're going to be able to, or are they? Rally jumps in. Pretty aggressive play right here. Kex on the counter. Energy foot in the background. Loso jumping in. Illusion ties. so not the biggest deal. Moon Queen's not even here during all this. There's a nice stuff from Lowstone, but the lockdown coming out from Devour. The nom nom nom. Lowstone pretty tanky though. The Roth on top. He will eventually fall. Down goes Devour in the process. Tempest, he has an ultimate, but he just can't find the opportunity. He wants to, man. He keeps going back in, but now he is locked down by the Skeleton Kings. He's running away. Moon Queen joins the party though. In comes the Moonbeam. On to Rally. There's the Tempest ultimate in the background, but no damage on them whatsoever. Bubbles runs back in. He's very low on mana, though. Tempest will fall. Corrupted Disciple now in a lot of trouble. Rally makes his getaway, but Corrupted does go down. Rally, is he going to stick around? He is thinking about it, but... And they deny the tower when it's all said and done. So, Stay Green does hold off a bit, but I think the big picture, Lions is still pretty happy.
Losing your CD, Moonbeam getting... staying alive, it's just not where you want to be at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
They needed to get a little bit more headway in that team fight. Where, sure, they didn't fall more behind, but they didn't really get anywhere. And I think Minus may have had the Astrolabe in the last team fight, but he just got it, I think.
Yeah, that would hurt not having it. I'm not sure myself if he had it or not, but that could definitely explain a little. But I mean, what do you think about in the first place for Stay Green to defend? I mean, they saw Moon Queen pushing top, so I think if anything, that's why they figured they had a good chance there. But they
I think they have to make a stand. Like they're not gonna win this game in the late game. Their affiliate is gonna be a kill and seal kid.
Yeah, I caught it. It was just
okay.
Caught in the jump.
Anyways, Ophelia is gonna be a non-factor in the late game if they don't if they don't get somewhere now.
Yeah.
CD will be like okay, he does something, but he'll just die to Moon Queen, and they can't afford to be trapped in their base. They have to take these fights.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you see Moon Queen now. Firebrand, Whispering Helm, Steam Boots. Again, it's a lot later on, sure,
the Legion takes down a Hellborn tower.
Her farm is just naturally gonna start really enhancing now, and that's just how the hero works. So it took a long time to get to that point, but the fact that now Lions even has that working for them. It seems like
the
all
Hellborn
cylinders
takes down a Legion
starting
tower.
to really get going. So Stay Green most certainly has their work cut out for them. They will push the bottom lane right there. But look at what Lions is doing. They're keeping up their push. They're pushing the secondary tower. This is the last outer tower. And I think Stay Green might just be giving it up altogether. They're just going to keep pushing the bottom lane. But yep, that's going to be the last outer tower taken out. And will Lions even start knocking on the door right here? You see Devour's porting back. They might want to defend this, maybe catch them here. They do have bubbles. He isn't ported just yet. He is porting in right here. They're going to go for a catch. Devour Hook. Devour Hook going to corrupt it maybe. There you go. Oh, I thought that hit for sure. Corrupted able to sidestep it barely, but here we go. Compelled in right there. Devour getting touted in, I think, even. Here comes Bubbles. No port, though. Tower's very low. Stay Green wants to fight this. Stay Green. Oh, Swinnemouse jumps in, but he only hit Engineer. He's in a lot of trouble. Energy fit on the background. Swinnemouse locked down. He's going to end up falling. Lowstone jumps in with a Shadow Storm. Gets killed on Engineer. The lockdown from Devour, though, on Corrupted Disciple. He eventually gets out. Charges are ending up from that conduit as Bubble Shell Surf trying to finish off Lowstone. Lowstone will barely survive in the background. And actually, Bubble's kind of in an awkward spot now. You see Tempest running away. Puts the Meteor down, but 3 players fall in line Esports Club side, including that Moon Queen. As Lowstone still trying to run. Shell Surf, it's going to connect. Oh, it hits! Song of the Sea to finish him off. But now Jonas the Fan, very vulnerable. Rally running in, has a Compel. 2 seconds down, there's a Compel. Jonas the Fan will go down. And Stay Green, they are fighting. They're pushing in right here.
CD is just so strong right now. They're focusing him, and they're not killing him, and he just gets a conduit off, and his ultimate's doing damage while he's disabled. So, even though they're behind, they're not losing the fights too terribly. And
the port's back.
That was a big deal. Moon Queen died, Bubbles died. That was 2 of their bigger heroes. Tempest lived. Sure, they lost Lodestone, but only Lodestone.
Yeah.
So definitely where they need to be headed.
Well, you think of how that fight started as well. I mean, that hook was just inches away from connecting. Yeah, Seal Kid's going to get cut out. Oh, the keg stun. Is that going to be difference? Oh my god, it is. He actually survives right there. Big keg stun. Pushed himself away. Ends up getting away. But yeah, Super KG, that hook was, again, literally inches away from connecting on a Corrupted to start that fight. And how much different it possibly could have been if that actually hit. But and then there's the mindset of maybe hindsight, sure, but should the Lions even have defended that bottom Terra like they tried? Is the question. I think they felt like, again, if the hook hit, it would have been different. So I think that's where they're coming from. But
I think it's mostly just like poor target shoot, poor targeting.
see a Corrupted Disciple. They tried to focus him, couldn't kill him. Now he has a shrunken head. So that just got a little more difficult even.
And -1 for the burial idol. I suppose that's a fine choice, though. I think maybe a cheaper item would have been a better approach. Just use as much gold as you can effectively. Maybe get a tablet, get a abyssal skull, or I think the build-up's just gonna be too much for him.
Yeah.
To actually mean something.
So middle lane, it's going to be pressured here by State Green, so they're going to get another tower kill
The
here.
Hellborn takes down a Legion
Golden
tower.
experience is still remaining, you know, pretty well for Liony's perspective. It hasn't really dropped too much or gone up too much. Just kind of been remaining around the same area here. They are going to keep the push, and you know this will definitely help out State Green even more. So that will start closing it.
SG is gaining momentum, and that's very important. Killing towers, the gold needs going down. Lion definitely, I think they have the better late game here with Tempest and Moon Queen. Yeah, even though Devo kind of wanes off a lot in the late game, and Lodestone is actually really strong in the late game just because his ultimate makes heroes have 0 armor. So that will make CD be doing a lot more damage.
True.
But, these are definitely moves SG needs to be making, but Lions isn't losing team fights, they're trading. So I guess maybe they're just like, okay guys, let's just not throw.
Yeah.
Let's just take this to the late game. I'm tired of losing team fights, so even though we're ahead.
Give a chance for Pee-wee to shine on that Moon Queen. It's really could be the
Maybe they're
mindset
waiting
here.
for the shrunken head on him.
Yeah, that's coming up quickly. I mean, you look at his GPM now, 357 gold per minute all of a sudden, so that's obviously starting to really go up, and again, that's what the Firebrand and Whispering Helm especially do. Corrupted Disciple, though, no laughing matter either, 363 gold per minute. He is tops on his team. Overall, Hanskin does remain in the lead, as well as Bubbles up there, Jonathan Fan. Actually got that sack done. He's looking for a kill on a Corrupted Disciple up here. Without support, he's got some running over, but I don't think Corrupt is going to hang around long enough.
I don't know. He has a shrunken head. Worst case scenario, I see he blows a shrunken head charge unless Tempest or Devo is there.
True. Well, he's still going. It's a better angle, but yeah, they don't really have the support to do it. So Corrupted should be able to continue to get that farm pretty effectively. He's actually going to TP away in the meantime. His teammates are actually on the bottom side of the map. Super KG looking for a hook, gonna miss right there though. The illusions were put out by Swinamels, maybe trying to get him hooked one of those. Missed it all anyways.
Oh, they're going
actually, yes they are. Rally's coming in right here. The lockdown from Ophelia. Seismic Slam dropping quickly against Tablet forward. And he's going to be fine. And here comes Moon Queen running with those auto attacks. Has that move finale. Ophelia's dropping quickly. Come on, that's escape right here. No, she cannot. She goes down. Corrupted Disciple off from the side though. He wants to finish. He has that shrunken head up. Big Lowstone jump in. Tempest being locked down. Tempest will fall right there before he had an ultimate chance. Moon Queen gonna go for the TP. That's not gonna happen though. And Moon Queen goes down. So fighting after death is Ophelia with those minions and makes it work. They're gonna go straight to Kongor. And you talked about that just don't throw. Well,
that's literally the throw. This game is totally, I'm not gonna say it's in the hands of SG, but I would say it's 50-50. Any team can take this now. There's no favor. Even with the token, Lions are just fighting with less people. Like their towers are down. They need to be more cautious.
Yeah, not having bubbles there is huge. Definitely going to be used. And credit to Swinamels though. Credit to State Green.
Kongor goes down.
They jumped in. They jumped in and it felt like they had the advantage, which they obviously did, and it showed. Kongor goes down. Token of life now a corrupted. I believe Moon Queen did buy the Shrunken Head before she died at least, so she will have that coming up as she resurrects. So again, good news there for Lions. But look at that golden experience. 3,500 gold lead, 5,400 experience lead. It has just dropped here. As what? Okay, it's being delivered. What? Really?
And I think the main reason SG is just doing such a good job is they're doing a good job of bypassing wards. Maybe either by luck or by just having good game sense, but they're getting the kills that they needed to come back into this, and by all means this game is even. And the thing about this Moon Queen versus Corrupted Disciple matchup we're going to be seeing is CD is more effective as a hero in the early to mid game, and until Moon Queen gets like another, finishes the Geobane and maybe like another item, CD is stronger in the team fights.
Yeah. Ooh, you see the triple stack Ancient. She got most of them, but State Green's going to come in here and clean up the rest of the Predator Crushers. This ward of sight was here that whole time, and actually they're going to counter ward as well. on top of that, so some decent control over Stay Green. But like I said, Moon Queen at least got a bit of the farm and falls back before he dies at least, so that's, again, good news for Lion Esports Club. Jonas Fan, where's he going? 5,300 gold, 5,600 gold. Is this going to be a straight-up sheepstick?
Probably, and Tempest almost has a shrunken head. Pretty much has it. So Lion's finishing a lot of big items.
Yeah, there you go. He ports back. He's going to purchase it here. Yep, 5,600. How much is the sheepstick? It's 57? 56.75, so he has enough gold for it now.
I would assume that's what he would go, but maybe he wants to.
Do a bringer?
I mean, puzzle box is good too, but I would assume you want a CC tool at this stage of the game.
The dude has 5,800 gold. You better buy something soon. That's all I care about. Come on, Bubbles. Come on, Joe, it's a fan. There you go. Right clicks the sheepstick, so just took him a little longer. A little longer right there. He's distracted. It's fine. Corrupted finishes the Searing Light in the meantime. So he also enhances his farming capability here. I would think Moon Queen, actually what is being delivered to Moon Queen? There's a sheepstick on it, so that's actually Bubbles. Moon Queen is probably going to upgrade that into Geometer's Bane.
Yeah, the Geobane is the best item for Moon Queen with the multi-strike.
Yeah.
I've never seen a game where the hero doesn't get it.
Yeah, it's like, it's just, this is the core right here. Whispering Helm, Shrunken Head, Geometer's Bane. It just works out very, very well for this hero. And then you just start right-clicking things and they start dying. Easy as
So,
that.
where does SG take this game from here? I wonder if they're gonna like maybe use a token to knock on the base, get the tier 2 tower, force a team fight, but I don't think that's their game plan. I think they're gonna use this gem, try the game map control, win this game in a resource control game.
Yeah.
But if they do that, then they have to worry about this Tempest, who will eventually get a refresher, BK, who already has a shrunken head. So that'll be a big factor into Lion's success.
For Lions, I mean, as we stated earlier and saw from that previous fight, they got that Congar kill. They just need to fight as a team and make sure they have all 5 there to maximize their chances. It's going to hurt them a couple times this game already. So, Corrupted Disciple, speaking of that, he still has a token for another 3 minutes here. And I think Stay Green might actually be getting to that moment of grouping up to make a push happen. They got 3,000 golden rally, never mind, he just bought a Shrunken, so... Yeah, probably especially with that, they're going to look to push. Glowstone on Ophelia, so Staff and the Master. Going to be coming out for her. Always a good, nice luxury pickup there. Middle
Lions
lane.
have 4 mid. They might be able to catch. Oh, no, they won't catch anything. Alright.
Just the illusions that are left behind. Rally will clean those up. Going to go steal some of the Ancients real quickly. Doing a good job of controlling the resources here is Lion Esports Club. 27 more 100 gold on Devourer, actually. Wonder what he's going to go for next. I mean, he's got a Bulwark, he's got a Shaman's Headdress, so... Will he look to upgrade one of those, or is he going to go for something completely different? I mean, even a Portal Key, which he doesn't have, so probably would have gone by now. Not going to go that here.
I don't like not upgrading the Shaman's Headdress into Barrier Idol. The item just becomes so much more better. Just
Yeah.
That's how it is. It's good against Lodestone, it's good against Luna, and I just don't like not seeing it upgraded. You could have had, say, like a Shrunken Head right now instead of a Shaman's Headdress.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because Stay Green's gonna take this tier 2 tower top, but where do they go from here? Are they gonna knock on the base and say, hey, we'll fight you in your base, but I don't think they want to or can.
No, especially with like the Devo factor. I mean, one big hook and all of a sudden it just completely goes in Lion's favor. So yeah, they're going to fall back. They're still a minute and a half on that token, but yeah, just don't want to force the issue. You see Tempest and Devour pushing the bottom lane in the meantime. So they're doing a little bit of a distraction there. They get back, though, as good timing because Rowley actually ported in. He was looking to set up. They get back, though, before much happens, and Bubbles will now push back out the bottom lane. Lodestone's still hanging around. There we go. He's going to go for it. Limp going to go for the kill. He just used a Shell Surf, too. Bubbles in trouble. Power Throw comes through. But now Lodestone's actually in a little bit of trouble. He takes a Sheepstick. Killfield comes out. Moon Queen running in. Going to go for the Moon. Nice line of sight, but there's the Moon finale. The Moon beams. And Lodestone goes down to Pee-wee. Oh, man. That did not work out as planned for Lodestone. That's a big turnaround there for Lion Esports Club. Got to hit those picks if you're Stay Green, especially in this case.
Yeah, they just can't afford to make that mistake. They're behind in resources. The token's gone. Congore's respawning in 3 minutes. They need to make sure they have a good grip of the game in the next token.
Oh,
He bought back.
Yeah. Stay green, not afraid to use buybacks liberally here, and they do just that, so. Lodestone coming back in.
Pushing here on your CD is so dangerous against a blink sheep.
Yeah. Corrupted has 18 seconds on that token. He basically is saying kill me right here. And they're trying not to, but yeah, in the end, he is going to fall.
He's going to pop his TKB.
Oh, can he get the hook? No, he tablets away. I was going to say, he was lining up for the hook right there, but the teamwork from Stay Green makes it work, so. Well, they just wanted to put some damage with the token, clearly, which they do. But, yeah, I mean, that was a buyback on Lip to do that. Was that worth it?
Maybe if they can get something with this eventually. Limp's not really. I don't know. It's hard to say.
What did Devour go for by the? Oh, he's still sitting on that gold actually. Still sitting on 3,100 gold now. I think if he's saving up like this, it's either just gonna be finish a demonic straight up, or even get something like a shrunken head.
He doesn't quite have demonic yet, and it's not like he wants to get the hype.
Yeah, the
Warcleft.
Yeah.
So, that's probably pretty telling. It's just gonna be demonic.
Yeah.
I wonder where Chessie's gonna go from here. I assume a damage item, Wingbow or Savage Mace. And I'm not sure what's. I would say Savage Mace is better just because, or Wingbow is better just because Moon Queen's not really a hero that wants to go Savage Mace.
Exactly, yeah.
You kind of want to go Wingbow or Genjuro, and it's just not really what Moon Queen wants to get. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Wingbow is probably the more efficient choice here for Corrupted Disciple. So again, we'll see where Chessie goes with that. Pee-wee's still sitting on 3,200 gold. So, not going to be going for Geometer's Bane here.
And if Stay Green have a situation where, say, Corrupted Disciple is a Wingbow and Moon Queen doesn't have a Savage Mace, it gives them a huge teamfight edge.
Yeah.
And it could make an opening that they need to end the game. But time will tell.
Pee-wee's still sitting on that goal. I'm very curious. I guess he could just be wanted for buyback, and maybe we're getting to that point of the game, but not used that gold just yet to either upgrade the Firebrand or just do something else even.
So, just something to comment that experience is pretty moot at this point in the game. It doesn't mean that much.
Yeah.
If you look at all of the core heroes, everyone's over level 16 except for Ophelia and the supports. So the only thing that really matters right now is gold and item pickups, and 4,000 gold lead also doesn't mean
anything. Here we go. There's compelling Moon finale, but a lot of Shrunken Heads are activated. Moon Queen in the front line. She's being locked down. They need to protect her. Tempest running in, gonna ulti, but Moon Queen's already dead. Not enough damage gonna be coming out. Bubbles trying to do as much as possible. The Tempest ultimate locking them down, but again, not nearly enough damage with Moon Queen dead. Devour's gonna get picked off. Rowley is dropping right here. He compels away though. Barely survives. Bubbles jumps in to finish him off, but Tempest falls. A 4-for-2 exchange. Hat-trick coming out for Chessie. And now Bubbles, he's going to shell serve away. He's dragging the creep away with him. No, that's not good. He has a portal key in 2 seconds. 1 second. He's going to be fine as he take covers. But that was not a fight for Lions right there. Moon Queen just got out of position. And now Sigrid's going to push in.
I mean, if CD gets his Shrunken Head off, and I mean, basically what happened is Moon Queen died before Tempest Hole, so he had no support.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. And, Lions either needs to protect Moon Queen or disable CD, one or the other. And they did neither.
Well, I mean, I still look back at that last fight again. Going into it, just stressing on Moon Queen's still sitting on all that gold. I mean, sure, she had the chance to buy back now, which is not even going to be necessary in the end. So you gotta
I wouldn't put that on Moon Queen though.
No, I know. But if she had a Geometer's Bane, that could have been different. But yeah, I'm not putting it on Moon Queen.
Game. Like, this game's been like 5v5 for like the past 20, like, feels like teams have been traveling as 5 for the past 10 minutes. That tells you the teams are trying not to throw the game.
Yeah.
And when a hero is sitting with 3k pool, that looks like a team decision to me.
Okay. Kongor is gonna fall right here for Stay Green. Nothing really Lions can do about that, so Stay Green.
Kongor goes
the
down.
Disciple, gets another token of life right here. And he also has 4,600 gold saved up himself. Yeah, you look at all the gold pooled up. Especially, well, hell, even on both sides. both sides, there's a lot. 2,000 plus on basically 8 heroes from the looks of it in this game right now.
Oh.
So
It's SG is mostly just because they came from a big team fight win,
yeah.
but maybe it's also because they're just trying to they're trying to play safe, and this is their last game. Like if they lose this, they're out, and it's simple as that. But I think Lions are playing too safe, in my opinion. You have Pewee saving gold, which I don't think is a good idea. He doesn't do anything without a Geobane. Like he needs that item.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. It's just whether it's a team decision or his decision. Honestly, it's not the right decision. I don't feel like when it comes down to him being able to assist in those team fights. But they are pulling up a lot of gold. I just hope. I hope for their sake. I hope for both teams' sake, even that items are bought going into the next fight here. Or else there's going to be a lot of gold that's just pulled up. For buyback, sure, but
I think Swinamelon's a sneaky enough to buy. I think Barbed Armor would be a good. I think that's actually a better choice.
Yeah.
Abyssal Skull's really good here. They are lacking one.
Yeah.
And it'll boost CD's damage. I would like to see CD either sell his vestments and get like the wing bow, as I was saying, or his Energizer. But it looks like they're looking for a team fight.
Yes, they are.
They will not have it.
No,
Invis Lodestone.
Yeah, he has a portal key, but yeah, not gonna find the chance right there. Good fallback from Lions. Demonic breastplate, right clicked by Corrupted Disciple right there. Jeez.
I like that choice too. No one on the team is gonna have that for a long time. Wingbow would have been really good for say 1v1. He would have smashed Moon Queen, but this is good for the team.
Yeah. It is a team game in the end. Bubbles with the Storm Spirit, but Jonas fan, I don't know, are you almost getting to the point where he might think to get that exactly, like even something like a Savage Mace, a right-click item here?
I think that's too late. Like that Storm Spirit had to be like a damage item, and then he had a Farmer Shrunken Head. That's too far, like beyond the point of return for that.
Yeah. Oh, you could tell. Look at the movement right now by both teams. Lions was thinking about going that way. They end up turning around. They are completely in retreat right here. They know that Stay Green is after them. And so they are kind of falling back. Rally and Ophelia here in the middle lane. But Lions does not want to fight them. They're going to go straight for the base. Who's going to blink first here? Look at Corrupted Disciple. He's going straight for the middle lane. We have a little bit of a race going on. I think Lions, though, they're going to end up falling back first.
Legion Tower.
They're going in.
SG wins just because they have more team fight items. They have Demonic, they have Abyssal Skull, and
Oh, man. Is this actually going to be a base race here?
Lodestone
buys a Homecoming Stone. Do they have Homecoming Stone? None on Corrupted Disciple. That's big. None on Corrupted Disciple. Oh, my God. Moon Queen with the bounces. They get the racks, so it ends up being a racks for racks right there.
They're flanking.
Yes, they are. Oh, Corrupted's running right into them! Corrupted's running into the trap! He's by himself! Can they capitalize? Bubbles jumps into the trees. He throws out a shell surf. What is going on right here? Neither team knows what to do, it seems like. Moon Queen's trying to TP out, but Moon Queen's gonna get... Oh, she ports out! Oh, she barely gets away. The Shrunken Head obviously helping right there. And that'll be that. I am in shock right now. I thought for sure Lions was gonna try to capitalize there and jump Corrupted, but...
If they jump CD, sure his token will die, but there's no way they get out before SG catches them.
Actually. Yeah, the token, that I honestly forgot about. The token makes a difference, so that was a very smart decision on their part. Oh, man, Tempest! Is Tempest still up here? He was trying to run away. He has support coming, and I think he is going to be fine. You see Stay Green thinking about trying to cut him off with angles here. But not going to happen? Or this is so odd, man. I mean, these fights...
This would be 4v5 if they took this fight. However, Super KG 4K gold, Handskin 4K gold, Luna with 3.5. Is he gonna go something like Hellflower and just go for some damage? Or Storm Spirit? I don't know. I just have a feeling he's gonna go for some damage route.
Yeah. I think Devour's gonna go straight Sheepstick here, honestly, with saving up this much gold.
I would like to see them finish the AC though. It's a big damage output item. It's good for the team.
Yeah. Okay, here comes a push again, so we're gonna get stuck in that moment. What are the TP situations like? Still, okay, post-haste now on Corrupted. He just ported back, actually. Oh, Stay Green's trying to be crafty here. They're trying to catch them off guard. Stay Green's gonna go for the big jump right here. Will it work? There's the Energizer. Here comes Lowstone. Shrunken Head from Moon Queen, though. She was ready. Moon Finale goes up. Barbed Armor's up, though. Barbed Armor reflecting so much damage. Moon Queen's gonna fall right there. The Barb Armor MVP. Tempest ultimate comes out. Doesn't matter. The Moon Queen's dead once again. And they need to run away. Can they? It's a question. Bubbles, he's going to end up falling. Tempest will get caught by Lodestone. 3 players fall. They're going to be a pause here, actually. I thought it was a concede vote for a second, but a pause vote comes out by SG, actually. After that fight. But wow, that barbed armor, man. That just tore up Moon Queen right there. With that Moon finale.
Simply put, Moon Queen just does not have enough farm. The Hellborn team's hero, surprisingly, they have all the gold they need. They have all the items they need. They were so far behind. And I can't see them losing a team fight right now. I just can't see it.
Jeez, talk about timing right there. If this one else times out. But imagine if that happened 10 seconds earlier. That could have cost them. But it looks like he was at least able to be useful in that fight. And they do come out on top, so... I don't know. The decision-making from Lions, it really has. Like, you know what it goes back to? It goes back to that pause that happened.
Oh yeah, I said it myself too,
Yeah.
momentum. They lost momentum there. They honestly did. I think SG turned things around from that pause. And it was Lions' pause too.
No, it was oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was. No, I was talking. Okay, now I was actually talking about the pause that came in by Stay Green, where I would joke that it was a hype up pause by them. Strategy pause or whatever after like a bottom lane fight, I believe it was. I was a little more so even thinking about that, but yeah, you're right. Even that one too. Yeah, so it seems like the flow hasn't really been there, but I think this is kind of that classic case. Going back to what you were kind of stating on there is Lion Esports Club. They know that they're so close to claiming Cycle 3 right here that instead of just playing the way they always play, which is a very aggressive style, you know, taking advantage, they tend to get in that point of, oh wait, we're on the verge of winning. Let's make sure we don't make any mistakes, and it almost gets you too passive. You play too passive as a result of that, and it does feel like that's almost what's happened here to Lions. I mean, all the credit to Stay Green for sure for coming back and now even having a lead at this point, obviously, but you can definitely tell Lions has been phased by
just look at the gold on their heroes. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
Okay.
I do not like
Tempest
that.
makes sense because he wants a refresher and not a portal key, but like the Devo makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
And it really comes down to that one team fight at the Legion ramp into the jungle. That 4v5 team fight is probably going to be the team fight that, like, if there's one team fight, that's the team fight that got SG back into the game.
Whew. So here we are, Stay Green. They're trying to force that final game. You know, we went into it, we said if we'll not be surprised if we go the distance here with the series, and Stay Green is on the verge of actually making that happen here with a great comeback in game number 3. But as we always go back to, definitely not over just yet. 46 minutes in. Token of Life is up for another minute and a half right here. Obviously, they all have buybacks, as we were talking about.
Alright, let's get it on!
Tempest, so they have that good to go here. And actually, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Just
Hampkins
buyback
used it.
immediately. Jeez, so that was a little preemptive. It seems, yeah, they are going to push out here, but is that a little silly almost? Is it that early?
I think. Look where the mid is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they think they have to buy back regardless, but I don't know. Just a little odd.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's because we want to try to catch them, but you see what they're doing.
Oh,
What
okay,
are they doing? Okay.
They're trying to delay the game. They're gonna push, delay. They have to. They can't team play. The thing is, CD is too strong right now.
Yeah.
CD has a whole item on Moon Queen or two,
man.
and as long as CD gets the conduit up on someone before the fight starts.
Oh man, well speaking of that, there you go. Devour. Oh, he gets Talbot away though. He's gonna be fine. The conduit goes off right there. He's gonna go nom on to grab the go, but Loser cuts him off. The team support, they say screw it, you're on your own. They let him die. They're going straight for the base. Lions Esport Club is getting so desperate right here. I don't know what's going on, man.
Pop his BKB. He does.
Oh, yeah, he's going to pop the shark on that. Tempest should be fine. The rest are running. Moon Queen gets away. Bubbles with the portal key. He's trying to shell surf. Engineer's like, fight me. I'm going to be the bait. So they are going to go for him, and they will kill him. But everyone else gets away. But Lion, they're scared. I think they're just getting way too desperate here. They feel like they're crazy behind, but
No, the thing is, they can't win a team fight. Gold resources don't matter. CD is too strong. If he gets conduit off, Moon Queen can't touch him.
yeah.
And with the overload, even if he gets disabled, as long as that overload's going off with some conduit charges, he's doing more damage than Moon Queen is. And heroes like Devo just aren't contributing anymore.
But my point being, what did that accomplish though? If you're making a team fight happen anyways by doing this, like they're doing this again. It goes back. I mean, you were saying, so I guess if anything, they're just simply trying to delay the game. But if delaying the game, what does that do for you even? If Moon Queen's not even getting any farm while this is happening, so she's not going to get bigger. She's not going to be doing more damage.
Maybe they're just trying to end the game on their own terms. If it works, it works. Because they think in their base there's no way they can defend. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they have their plan, but right now, Stay Green, they definitely have control of this game, and that is evident.
Because if they lose a fight in their base, they probably get they lose all their racks.
Yeah.
But before CD had a token, now he has no token. Now
Bubbles makes you escape. Devour gets caught though. Devour's by himself currently. Bubbles comes in with the Saga Seed. This is going to be a fight. Barry Auto goes up right here. Moon Queen jumps in right there with the Moonbeam, but again, Barb Jarvis out. Moon Queen needs to run. Moon Queen's locked down. No Shrunken Head used. She gets locked down. Tempest Ultimate, but guess what? There's no follow-up damage. So Hanskin's going to end up falling, and I think Stay Green might have just concluded it right there. GG, well played, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to a fourth and final game here in the grand finals of cycle number 3. Stay Green. They were down 2-0. They're down 1-0 coming in. They lose the first game. You're down 2-0. You need to win 3 in a row to win it all. Well, guess what? They've won 2 games in a row. And I got to think of your Lions here. You're the ones with all the pressure in the world now. Because you were supposed to win in those first couple of games. And now here you are, the final game. Stay Green. They got to be feeling good.
Yeah, I just can't believe Stay Green pulled it off. That was incredible. I just did not see that happening at the early game stage.
Yeah.
And they pulled through.
I can talk to my man. You look back at the pauses, both those pauses. The first one that you were talking about where momentum kind of stopped there, although that was, they had to on line side, and Stay Green, they paused after that. And I'm honestly 99.9% sure that was a strap pause. That was okay, guys, let's kind of recuperate here. I'm sure Swinno Melons gave a speech or something. Clearly after that, I mean, it was definitely all for Stay Green after that. Lion Esports Club, they just could not. I think it goes back to, too, they just were playing scared. They were not playing their own game. They were playing very scared that game. Come the later parts of it, so. Sender, go ahead.
I don't even think it was a motivation pause. I think it was like, this is how we're going to play. I feel like they shifted their strategy after that pause.
Yeah.
They were just, it was all about map control, all the kills, not about farming, not about not getting picked. It was about finding kills, and that's what they did.